So we're going to be talking today about, first of all, lesson 1.3, which is order of operations. So what I need you to understand is consider, in fact, the problem we did in the bell ring. Remember, we had, I think it was 2 times 3 to the second. Now, there's more than one operation going on here. There's multiplying, and then there's raising to the second power. And I guess we've got to be careful how we go about, what order we go about doing those operations, because there's more than one way we could do it, which would lead to different answers. But there should only be one answer to this problem. So I guess I want to refresh your memory. I guess maybe you've heard of this before, but what does that stand for? Yeah. Parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide, add, subtract. That's right. Now I'm going to do it like this: 1, 2, 3, and 4. In other words, these come first, these come second, these come third, and these fourth. Okay? That's the order we have to go in to get the right answers. Obviously, if you have a problem, the more operations that are in it, the more different answers you could get if you didn't follow this order of operations. So by making sure we follow this order, we know that we're going to get the actual correct answer. Okay? Now, the first one says parentheses or brackets, grouping symbols. They're done first. When you insert parentheses or brackets, that's telling you to override the ordinary order of operations and do what's in there first. Next is exponents, like we're going to have in this problem. Then we do multiplying and dividing. Notice that's got 2 things in it. How do you know which one to do first? Well, what do you think?
Whichever comes first in the problem.
Yeah, we're moving left to right, whichever one comes first. Same with adding and subtracting. They're a tie also, so as you move left to right, it's whichever one you get to first. Okay? Now, let's see how this applies to this problem. We've got multiplying and an exponent. Which one is first? Well, exponents are done second. Multiplying and dividing is done third. So which one goes first? The exponent. That's why we're going to do the 3 to the second first. And now we're just down to one operation. You know, it's obvious that's the one you do at that point. There's no choice to make. And so we get 18. Okay? Does that make sense how I looked at this as a reminder of what the order is? I looked at the operations we had and then decided what to do first. Does that make sense? All right. So let's try another one. What if we had 6 plus 2 times 7? What has to be done first in this one? Yeah. Yeah, the multiplying, the 2 times 7, because multiplying stage 3, so to speak, but what about adding? It's not until after that. It's 4. So we're going to do 6 plus 14. Now we're down to just one thing. 6 plus 14 is 20. Does that make sense? All right, what about this one? Let's add a few other elements to it, make it a little more complicated looking. What if we had 4 plus, and then in brackets, we've got 2 times 3 plus 1 in parentheses to the second power. Now, there's a fair amount of stuff going on here, right? My recommendation to you, until you get really good and comfortable, is just do one thing at a time. Figure out that one operation that you're going to do, and just do that and bring everything else down. Then figure out the next one, just do that one, bring everything else down until you get down to a single number. Yes, sir. What's first?
You 2 times 3 plus 1.
Well, no doubt the brackets are telling us, got to come in here and work first, right? We're not even going to think about doing this adding right here first. We're not even going to think about doing this exponent first. We got to do what's in the brackets. But now, inside the brackets, we got some choices to make, right? So, as far as what's in the brackets, what's going to go first?
3 plus 1.
Yes, because it is in what? The parentheses. So this 3 plus 1 is the very first thing we're going to do. And I'm going to do just what I said. I'm going to just I'm just going to bring everything else down, except that one thing that I did. Everything else just comes down. And we've made the problem look a little simpler. Every step is going to get simpler, right? Now, are the brackets still there?
Yes, sir.
Do we still have to focus in the brackets?
Yes.
Yes. That's this. They're first. So we're going to do 4 times 2, aren't we? Next. Is that right? So it's going to be 4 plus
Bracket.
8. And then that's to the second power.
Yeah.
Now, what ought to be done next, do you think? Yes.
Probably the exponent.
Absolutely, because we're down to 2 things. Adding and an exponent. Look at our order here. Exponent's way over here, adding's way down here. So yeah, the exponent. What is 8 to the second? 64, right? And now we're down to just one thing. I don't suppose we need to consult the order at this point. Just one operation to do. And of course we get a what?
268.
Any questions about order of operations? I mean, we're going to practice it quite a bit, but do you understand the basic idea? Why we need an order so everybody's not getting all kind of different answers? This makes it to where there's only one answer you can get, the correct answer. Okay? And do you see how we applied it in these examples? Does that make sense?